Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of
Hero Forge.
a little enthusiastic there. Where we make quick, easy, open-sourced characters for you and any stories. We make them free. You guys don't have to pay or anything. We just wanna know if you guys adopt any of our characters in any form or fashion. Back to you guys on a Monday before we even send out the new recording. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm well. How are you, Haaris? It seems that you have a story for us forgers. I know that you wanted to save it for the podcast. The podcast is now here.
Yeah, I was really excited. So over the weekend, I had one of the finest luxuries of being able to go to one of the whitest events I've ever been to. It was a dance recital with little girls and some boys. Now, some dances were not bad, but some were so bad. Most of them were so bad. It was like an all white town, like a hick town, and there was hip hop music and rap music.
What?
And these people were just dancing so slow and not to the beat at all.
Whoa. They had what?
Oh,
music?
You heard me. Rap and hip hop, amongst other things like actual ballet and shit. But for the quote unquote modern dance, where they couldn't even dance good because it wasn't fast, it wasn't on beat or on rhythm.
You've got to be kidding me, man.
Dumb shit, dude. The entire time I was sitting there and I was just thinking, I wish I could just record this and Snapchat it to Mike so he could just see how much of a travesty this is.
Oh, I would have been laughing so hard, man.
Dude, I was laughing so hard I had to stop myself because the people I was there with would have gotten upset. And God, and they had some music that's even bashing white people and they're dancing to it. And I'm like, this is just ironic at this point.
What?
Oh my God,
Did I happen to tell you guys about?
Insane.
Did I tell you guys about the time that I actually went to visit my sister when she was in Mayville, Michigan?
No, I don't think you have.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a similar account, but it's just racism firsthand. So
let's see here.
I'm heading straight out to my sister. She's in Mayville, Michigan. Mayville, Michigan is, up in the thumb towards Bad Axe, Michigan, the next biggest town. And then a major city that most people will probably be familiar with is Saginaw. So, up in that Saginaw area. So,
okay.
I'm headed there. I'm about, a quarter tank of gas. I'm like, you know what? I got to stop and get some gas, and I got to kind of use the bathroom. I'm at the last gas station or second to last gas station before I get to her house on a long, just one double-sided road. I pull into the gas station. I'm going into the gas station. See kids getting out with their dad. All white people. I'm the only black guy in the store. And I get into the gas station. The bell goes and rings. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I'm thinking to myself, wow, you know what? This is a very nice looking store. And all I heard was a "Hey there."
Okay.
"Hey there." I said, "Hi, how are you? Can I use your bathroom?" And the attendant, the counter guy, he was like, "I think you're lost." I'm just thinking to myself, and everybody else in the store is looking dead at me. He was like, "I think you're lost." I was like, you know what? I think I'm lost too. Yeah, I think I'm lost. I think I'm really lost. I just hightailed it out the store and went to the next gas station.
You didn't stand your ground? You weren't no, I came here to shit in your store.
Yeah. No, he was like, "I think you're lost." And you know what? Sure enough, I was lost. I saw too many white bikers. I saw too many white men taller than me. Yeah, that's messed up.
The place I was in was pretty white dominated, but there wasn't any racist stuff. But damn, that's so fucked up.
It was just quick, all across the room. It was just immediate. Once it got quiet after he said it the first time, I was like, yeah, Mike, just back away, back and to the left. Go slowly. Make sure you don't do any fast movements or actions. Everything is good. Everything is cool. Just get back to the SUV. You'll be fine. Just slowly run. You know, and it was just
Get out.
Get out. And yeah, man, when are you coming back to the America?
I should be coming back June 14th or June 15th, something around that time. That's when my spring semester ends. I just started spring semester.
We need to do the fun half, okay?
I completely agree. We need to definitely do the fun half.
We need to do the fun half. We need to go-kart. We need to ping pong.
Sounds fun.
We need to...
Dude, I miss table tennis so much. Holy fuck.
They don't have table tennis in Canada?
No, they do. I just don't have a place to play it. I remember like Wayne State had a rec center and everything. It was perfect.
Yeah, man. And we need to table pool. We need to do it all, man. Just once you get back here, just let me know. We have the fun time, okay?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so down.
Soaking wet.
All right. Well, enough of us pooping around. Let's get right into this.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and generate a quick little baby boy power for us.
Baby boy.
3, 2, 1, and up.
Come on, baby boy.
All right. So it looks like we got something called how do you pronounce this? Samokinetic invisibility. The power to become invisible in sand. The user can become invisible when in and or touching sand. Some guy from Naruto is the example.
Some guy from Naruto.
Named Shishio. Yeah.
I don't want to come near Shishio.
Yeah. This is an interesting ability because it's not inherently invisibility. It's I gotta be in the sand, boys.
He said,
what do you think?
Not just touching sand. How much sand does it have to be? That's the thing.
I guess we should what's the word? Touch upon that. So what do you think?
How much?
It says they have to be either in or touching sand.
In or touching sand. I mean,
yeah.
How much sand? Is sand plural or sand just one grain of sand?
Well, the image they have, not a single grain, my dude, but
because that would be cheating, wouldn't it? Because there's sand all over the place.
I think it's gotta be enough for you and 4 other people around you, or something like that.
That's bougie.
Because the picture they have is it shows a desert and it shows a guy standing there and him looking invisible on this desert. But I'm sure if you stepped on the grass, it wouldn't really, or pavement, it wouldn't really count.
So he gotta have sand with him at all times.
Yeah, but at the same time, he could just have a pouch of sand in his pocket that he's just touching, and he can just turn invisible. But I guess we have to that's the issue. So we have to decide what's the boundaries.
What's the boundary? Well, let's set a boundary.
We can definitely agree that it can't be a small amount. It can't be 1 or 2 grains or a very very small amount of sand.
Yeah, that would be
How what's the limit? What do you think?
I would say at least. Oh man, see. He would have to be.
What if he was just carrying a fanny pack of sand around all the time, and he just put his hand in there?
See, I would
wants to turn invisible.
I would I mean, that's a good idea. But it would have to be the amount of sand that he has on him, or the amount of sand that he's touching, is as long as he can stay invisible for.
Okay.
That would be a good set boundary because it goes into what type of sand. Does it have to be sand on the sea, or does it have to be desert sand? Does it have to be grounded up rock sand? Does it have to be clay or reclaimed sand?
It's not showing me what's the word? it's not showing me. Jesus, what can I think of the word? It's not showing me any other limitations other than it has to be touching or in sand. So why don't we set one? What do you think would be like, seems the most reasonable type of sand?
Just like, I would say like, depends. Like, it would have to come from the earth, of course, but like any type of sand made, like, see, this is hard. This is weird. Like, what is sand? Sand is rocks, right?
Yeah, I think at the basis form, sand is
Earth.
rocks. Earth. No, definitely rocks that have been grinded into a dust format. Right? Like, that makes sense.
That makes sense, sure. Oh, my brain. What's happening?
We could just skip this boy and do a different...
No, the juices are flowing.
Yeah? Well, what are you thinking? Because I'm kind of drawing a blank here, unfortunately.
It's kind of like... You know how when you put Skittles in your mouth and you just, like, crunching them up and then you, like, pull them out and you see, like, all the little crunchy parts from the Skittles and then you got the juju part? It's like the juju part is earth and then the crunchy part is sand. So it's like... It would have to be... It would, one, have to come from earth, but it would have to be a certain type of consistency in the sand. That's what I was looking for. Like,
so maybe what kind of consistency are you thinking then?
Well, like, different types of sands, like, you have different types of grades of sand. Just like when you go and you look at sandpaper, you have different types of grades. So you have like 220 grit, which is like ridiculously fine, and then you go lower in number to like 90 and it's like super rough.
So how coarse is it allowed to be?
So how coarse is the sand allowed to be? It would have to be, in my honest opinion, it would have to be super fine, because he would want to go invisible to it. So it would have to be some type of molecular, adjustment that he makes to the sand. And then for like different types of grits or different types of refinery of sand, he'll be able to, adapt or adjust his way to that sand or adjust his genes to that sand. I don't know, man.
Molecules. I like what you were saying.
Molecules.
He has to adjust his molecules to the same consistency of the sand.
Yes.
Or at least on a visual level, he has to adjust his light molecules to the same consistency as the sand.
Your boy is on to something.
That makes sense.
Your boy is on to something.
Yeah, but then the issue is, like, what would this character do if they weren't in a sandy place? How would you carry, sand around?
Well, the thing is, you have big department stores like Lowe's and Meijer and Target. I don't know if Target carries sand, but you can get sand at a multitude of places nowadays. And then
But I know, but the thing is like, how would you carry it around in like in a bag
or a fanny pack? You just like
crotch,
fanny packs.
In your butt crack, like
butt crack.
Or would you
your butt crack.
Your butt crack between your wiggly fingers.
Your wiggly fingers, your butt crack.
Yummy. But like that, or like would you what do you call it? Or would you do it like, fuck, let me think. Either that, or would you do it like he has some kind of thing where he can like crush a rock to a good consistency whenever he wants to make the sand appear. And then the other thing also is that, can he just touch sand, or does he have to be covered in it? Because that's up to us to decide that one.
Ooh, or forgers. This is a nice power.
Yeah, I like it. It's not like super OP or anything. It's nice and...
He's just got to turn invisible.
Workable.
Yeah, he's just got to turn invisible. That's the only thing that's, really dragging us onto this character.
Because then you could like get into like really complicated stuff, like JoJo-esque battles, right? So like you'd even be like, I'm gonna throw my what do you call it? I'm gonna throw a little pile of sand over by fucking Timothy over there, so he thinks I'm invisible next to him, but actually I'm over in this spot instead. I don't know, but
Timothy.
like maybe it should be like he has to stand on top of a certain amount of sand, because I feel like touching it would be too cheap.
Yeah, that would be bougie.
Like just putting your hand in your pocket and turning invisible, I think that would be too cheap. I think it might be better where maybe he has sand with him or her, but they have to throw it down on the floor and stand on it, and it has to be like the diameter of like their body at least. And using that, they can turn invisible by standing on that rough spot.
That rough spot. It's just so complex with this guy or gal. I don't know.
I love it because it's like complex at not. It makes me think of like I know I talk about this like every fucking episode, but like, JoJo, where like they have super simple powers, but they're able to use it to a level of complexity that you wouldn't think was possible. At its base, it's a very simple power. You stand on some sand, you turn invisible. Cool. But it has to be like a certain like amount, right? Like if it's like a few grains of sand or enough to like be under 1 foot, that's not enough. It's got to be like a good amount of sand that's like, it can be light. It doesn't have to be super thick sand. It can be light, but there has to be sand at least like a circle around you. You can turn invisible. But maybe this person's got some kind of technology where they can crush rocks that they pick up into the right consistency whenever they need. I don't know. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm sorry. I just came up with another song in my head.
Song?
Yeah.
Bruh, this is
Hero Forge. I'm
Hero
sorry.
Forge.
I'm so sorry. I just been. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, tell me what you're thinking, dude.
Well,
about this power.
Oh man. Oh goodness. Ooh. Maybe this guy is so unique and so smart that he's like ultra tacticianist, but he's a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And so, let's say he's, he or she. I keep saying guy because I'm just like prone to go straight to it. But let's say this person plays music at a lot of places and plays music on the street. And just in case if they have to like get out of a tight situation, they just like throw sand, or like they play a trumpet and they like blow like microfibers of sand out, like just enough in places where like if they step onto it, they can go invisible. Or if they step on sand for just a little bit, they can go invisible for a certain amount of time. And it kind of goes back to what I said earlier about like how much sand they touch goes along with, how long they'll be invisible for. Or it's kind of like if they touch sand, they hold their breath, then they're invisible. Kind of going with like a contractor type with Darker Than Black, or going back to like JoJo and how creative, this power could get. Say if they only have like a grain, like say if they only have like 50 grains of sand that they technically touch, they could breathe 50 breaths and they only be invisible for those 50 breaths. And it's just like, it could be super creative. It just has to boil down to like how this character thinks and how this character would use the power. Because what you said about the character standing on it and then it just them being able to like have a circumference that's just catering to their body, that's sweet, man. Because they'll stand on it and then they'll be invisible. And if they walk off, they're more than likely not invisible. So it's, it's totally dependent on how this character thinks in the process of this character. So what we have to define first is how the character operates and how the character would want to use this to their advantage, because in a battle, so when like you go invisible, you're ultimately
I agree.
A stealth
I think
type of fighter.
So character would be interesting, but also giving them like some kind of like
not
standard way of fighting. Like I like the idea of like a trumpet, and they just blow sand out of it or something. Like that's kind of cool. Or like they play like a vuvuzela or some shit.
Vuvuzela.
That could be interesting. What are you thinking? Like which one sounds the best to you in your eyes?
How about a flute? You know, make him a Pied Piper. What the heck? Why are you texting me, bro? No, we not cool. We are not cool. Don't text me right now.
What's going on?
I'm so sorry. I'm in 3 places at once right now. Oh my goodness. Dude, just text me.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything is fine, but she just texted me.
Why?
She's...
Do you want to pause the podcast for a sec?
No, I'm continuing the podcast because this is important to me. I don't date robots.
Okay.
I love you, man. You are my friend. You were there. You liked me when I was weird, man. Get you a friend like Haaris. Hashtag get you a Haaris. I'm telling you. Forgers, dear Forgers, man. Look, look, I'm sorry. We have to veer off this character for a second. You know what? We're going to incorporate this into the character. Maybe this character had a friend. Maybe he was homeless, and basically he had a homeless friend. And it was 2 homeless dudes just like singing and making music on the street, and they kind of got ran off of the street, and they run into like the dude, the main character, or the gal, the main character, or maybe it's a couple, and they're just like trying to fend for themselves by living on the streets and just playing music and being street performers. Yeah, I'm liking that. And basically the guy and the gal, or one of the two of the couple, they really just like saying, you know what, we got to really get off the street because this is not good for us. What happened if we want to bring a child into the world? What happened? We want to do this, we want to do that. And one is having a vision, and one is just, really content with being on the street and like living their life this type of way. And so this person goes and like sells their soul or something to just like get money and stuff. And then I'm sorry, I'm just like angry, mad, but fueled with like an idea right now of how this is like being morphed. And so basically what ends up happening, the one of the couple goes out and they, end up, selling their soul or something. And it ends up giving the other person in the couple like a sand-based power. And so they're like forced, I don't know, maybe they like, it's like when they come into contact with sand, they turn invisible. Or maybe they have like a certain type of Midas touch. Okay,
interesting. So you want... Okay, go on.
And so whenever they go to play music, it puts sand in their trumpet, or it puts sand in their flute or something like that. Or it puts sand in their Zamboni. Or wait, a Zamboni is the thing that cleans the ice after hockey games.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Vuvuzela. Okay. Yeah, and sand ultimately comes out of their trumpet, or I'll just stick with trumpet because it's simple, or horn.
Yeah, I like that.
A cornet.
Like a cornet.
Yeah,
or something.
That's simple. That's nice. I like that. A cornet. And sand comes out the cornet, and whenever they come into contact with an amount that could like fit into their handful, they're a fit that can fit into their handful, they put it in the cornet. That makes no sense, but if they can have an amount that can fit into their hand, and not like squeezing it, just like a little bit that can fit into the palm of their hand. And let's say this chick has, very small hands, she can turn invisible.
Well, what if we go even further, and instead of the person having the ability, what if it's the cornet that has the ability?
The cornet has the ability. That is something else.
To shoot like sand that can like make somebody invisible.
So is it just people that hear the music, and then if they're like really in tune with what the creator is making, then they'll be able to turn invisible as well?
I think it's more literal.
Ooh.
Like, specifically, maybe they would go to a genie, and they're like, we want a power or some shit. I don't know what the story is, but like
we want a power
they
to
go
be
a
able to get us off
or
the street.
a demon or something,
Yeah.
and it curses them, but it also gives them this cornet. And
The genie's
their
cornet.
curse is that they can never make good music again, except with the cornet.
Except for with that cornet.
Yes, but the cornet has the ability to spit out
Sand that
ghost sand.
that will turn anyone that it gets touched on invisible. Oh my god.
Exactly. I want to call it ghost sand, like the sands of the nether.
The genie's
so that it'll turn
cornet.
somebody
Oh
invisible to the world.
Oh my god. That is freaking awesome.
Right? So like then they realize that they can only make good music if they use the cornet.
But everybody
But
that
they could
hears
actually
it,
accidentally turn somebody in like the standby crowd like invisible or some shit.
oh my goodness. I'm tugging at my shirt right now. This is what?
This is some like Devil Went Down to Georgia shit.
Oh my goodness. That is not fair. That's sweet though.
Right? Isn't that interesting?
I'm just like, you ahead of the game, my man.
I'm really not. You realize I just came up with that on the spot based on what you gave me, because I wasn't even thinking about going the route that you went, but I actually really, really liked the idea you had. So I was like, I'm just gonna go from here and see what I can do.
Man, I'm digging that. That is so sweet. I want to work on this. I'm sorry, let me calm down.
What do you mean?
Our
No,
dear
don't calm
Forgers,
down.
I was just
keep
like,
the energy going, my dude.
It's like, wow, because you could go so many ways with that, because then, like, you could have, like, things, like, you could have people coming out the woodwork, like, saying they can talk to ghosts and they have paranormal powers, and you can go different aspects in this story by adding in characters that have, you know, some type of tie with the cornet, or you could put a character before that had the cornet, or the genie's cornet, the ghost cornet,
There's so much room for, like,
oh my
added
goodness,
story.
Yeah, be like, who had the cornet
and it's like
before?
It's a unique idea. It's not like the usual, I got superpowers and now I'm a hero.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm having. It's like my chest is warm. What the heck, man?
Your chest is warm?
Yeah. It's just.
Are you having a heart attack?
No, like I'm just so entertained by this. You know, like when that first time you watch Attack on Titan, it was like that feeling that I just had. Oh my goodness. I feel good.
When you say you're gonna work on this, what do you mean?
It's like, my dear Forgers, I don't want you to have this. Like, oh my goodness, but
like you're actually thinking about making a comic out of this, or a story, or whatever.
Or some type of novel, that'd be, or a HBO series, that'd be excellent, man.
I have been meaning to learn a little bit of I don't know, I want to start doing a screenwrite, and I want to start making a show, or a comedy show, or something. I want to start doing that kind of stuff too. We should make this a show, dude. I'm like, what would you call the show? This HBO series, as you said.
What would you like for it to be? Like a 30-minute series, kind of like how Insecure is, or you want it to be like an hour-long drama?
I think 30 minutes is good. I think this is the kind of thing where it's fast, fun, serious, but good.
Yeah.
But not overcomplicated. So I think 30 minutes an ep is good.
What would we call this? The genie's cornet, or genie, or magic.
Well, how about this? Obviously this is in the modern time. Where do these characters live?
I was gonna say like Miami or something, you know, where there's actual sand and stuff, you know, or California, like along Venice.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, like somewhere it has to be on a coastline, somewhere where, you know, you'll get street performers and stuff. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe you want to put them out of the country. I mean, hey. Or
I kind of like the idea of them in California. It's kind of like.
Yeah, it's like a hub.
Again, it's not your generic like big city play. I mean, it is a big city, but like California has like some nice like chill, casual suburban areas and like sandy areas and whatever. I feel like putting it in California would give you a lot of room to like make whatever episode you want.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Okay. Now what would you call this? How about this? The two characters that are involved, who are they?
Well,
we know who they are, but like what are their names and stuff, I guess.
What about Gene and Bob? Bob and Gene.
Gene and Bob?
Bob
Let's
and
come up
Gene.
with more creative names than that.
Okay.
Grady and Kit.
Grady and Kit. I like Kit. Kit is nice, but Grady? What the heck?
Maybe not Grady.
What the heck is a Grady? Like grater? Cheese grater? No, thank you. How about
Kit and
Bethany?
Destiny?
No, Kit and Destiny. Destiny and Kit. Kit and Elaine.
No. I don't know if I like Elaine.
Red and Kit.
Ooh, that's interesting. Rhett or Red?
Wait, Rhett? Did you get a brain boner off of Rhett? Or
I kind of like Red.
Red.
Like Rhett and Kit. Or
Yeah,
Kit
Rhett and Kit. Like, yeah, Kit and Rhett. Rhett or Kit. Rhett and Kit. Yeah, R-E-T-T.
Which one's the guy and which one's the girl? Or do you want them both guys and both girls or whatever?
I mean, there's already a show about two broke women.
Want two broke dudes? Rhett and
Two
Kit.
broke dudes just on the street, man.
This is like us just like projecting an image of ourselves into the media.
Pretty much. Oh, man.
Two broke musicians decide they're laying around. They're like, man, if we could play better, we'd be famous. They make a deal with a genie. They find... Oh, you know the best part is? It's a little bit of a comedy, too, right? So you know how usually genies are, like, in lamps and stuff?
Yeah.
They find a genie in, like, a mason jar.
Ooh.
At some hipster hole-in-the-wall restaurant. One of them goes to the bathroom, and he walks into the kitchen because one of the characters just likes to, like, look at shit. And they find, like, a mason jar that says, don't open. And then he opens it, and it's a genie. That could be kind of funny. A mason jar genie. That's I don't know. What do you think?
Mason jar genie. Oh goodness, I think that's cool. Yeah, mason jar genie. Or even worse. Man, what happened if Kit and Rhett, or like who you think would be the crazy one, or who gets the cornet from the genie?
I mean, I think it should be fair they both, like, interchange it, but, like, who gets it first, you mean?
Yeah, who gets it first?
But who's the quote... You said you want it to be the quote-unquote crazy one?
Yeah, the crazy one.
So, the one who's more like you.
Yeah, I think Kit would be.
Kit is a pretty crazy name. So, Kit is a personification of you, and Rhett is a personification of me.
That means you're getting the cornet first, and I'm wishing it to the genie.
Wait.
Oh, man.
I thought the crazy guy gets it first.
No, Kit would go into the bathroom, and, instead of it being a mason jar, what happened if it's like, instead of them being at a restaurant, what happened if it's like a sperm donation clinic? And, like, he ends up opening up a piss bottle. Like say he went in there drunk.
A sperm bottle.
Yeah, sperm bottle. He opens up a sperm bottle and the genie comes out of that. I don't know, just something wild.
That'd be pretty... Oh, you know what's even better?
What's better?
They're homeless, right?
Yeah.
So they're walking down some back alley trying to find some warmth. They need to go to the bathroom, but they don't like pooping in the street. And they just find, like, this weird, like, toilet that's just sitting by itself in the alleyway.
Oh, man.
And it's, like, connected to water and everything. Like, okay, well, I guess we can use this.
Yeah, that's
and
glorious.
There's like a weird lamp over it, and they sit down, they poop, and they flush the toilet, and then the genie comes out and it's got like poop on his head.
Yes.
That's it. That's the one. I like that.
Oh man, Kit and Rhett and Kit, man. Wait, who poops on the genie though? Oh man,
Seymour.
Seymour? You like Seymour?
What about Gerald?
Cecil.
Cecil.
Gerald. Cecil. Gerald.
Or give him
Gerald.
some weird ass name like Gubgo.
Gebgo.
Gubbers.
Gundaval. Yeah, make him Russian or something. A Russian genie.
Newt.
Newt. Oh my
Newt
goodness.
the genie.
Newt the genie, man.
Comes out with poop on his head. He's like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing to my head?"
You silly American. What are you doing? Kit and Rat, man. Two homeless men and a genie. Oh my god. Yes.
So what's the name? What's the name? So now that we've got like characters, what's the name?
Kit and Rat and the genie.
But that would imply the genie's hanging out with them also.
I mean, what else does he have to do? Maybe he's got genie business.
You know what it could do is like the trumpet talks also.
Yeah, that could be it.
What's the name of the cornet? Cornell the cornet.
Cornell the cornet. Let's keep it simple on ourselves because we need to make a name for this show.
Yeah. Rhett and Kit. Rhett, Kit, and Cornell. No, I don't know.
Audio position.
What? Audio positioning?
Audio position. I just read one of the things off of Audacity. That's what I just read, man.
No, that's not a good name.
I'm sorry.
I mean, even just Rhett and Kit could be okay.
Rhett and Kit.
Rhett and Kit's...
The Horn's home.
The Horn's home. Rhett and Kit's musical adventure.
Rhett and Kit's musical adventure. Kind of sounds like the Eric Andre show. But, The Horn's home.
The Horn's home I kind of like.
The Horn's home. Or, Horny Horn. I don't know. This is weird. I'm usually good at such things.
Corvette for this cornet is the best way to make me take a bet.
Bet on the cornet. Yeah.
That's kind of nice, actually. Bet on the cornet.
Bet on the cornet. Yeah. Bet on the cornet.
You know what? I think that's it. I think that's the name of the show or a comic. Bet on the cornet.
Bet on the cornet. Oh man, I love you, man.
This is. I love you too, Mikey. Oh, this is a good episode. We took one thing. We went like all the way.
Yeah, we went all the way. We almost got stuck on these sand powers, and then we just had to. We had to make something.
You had a flash of genius.
No,
because of someone texting you because you got angry.
Yeah, someone texted me.
Amazing.
The stupid girl texted me. Stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. This is why I wanted a vasectomy for so long.
Oh
stupid.
My god. Relax.
Stupid.
Okay, guys. Thanks for joining us for this episode where we pretty much just made everything.
I mean, we had to. We haven't done that in a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We haven't podricked in a while.
Yeah, we haven't podricked in a while. Oh.
You can contact us at any point on our YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, or you can contact us at either our Twitter, which is Mike.
At Hero Forge Pod.
Yep, or at our email, which is at heroforgepodcast@gmail.com. You can contact me on my Twitter at Hysteria0, and you can contact Mike at
Mike Lost at Love.
There he is. There's the big rowdy boy. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode of
Hero Forge.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Stop.